Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the development in India's northeast region. I'm your host Lumpin Vishum, and the highlights of today's program are: development of the northeast gets priority in annual budget. Festival organized in Tripura to promote and preserve tribal culture. Construction industry to tap potential of real estate market in the northeast. And Tangkhul Naga community celebrates seed sowing festival in Delhi. Development in the northeast region has been given special attention in this year's general and railway budget. A slew of special budgetary provisions have been made to facilitate growth in different sectors and boost connectivity in the region. We have a report.
Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, while presenting the first budget of his government, laid strong emphasis on the development of the northeastern region. A total of 2,362.74 crore rupees has been allocated for the development of Northeastern Region Ministry for the 2015-16 fiscal year, witnessing a sharp increase of 29.43%. The allocation for the implementation of various schemes of the Northeastern Council was also increased by 26%. The Finance Minister also announced other initiatives, including setting up of manufacturing hubs in Southeast Asian countries under the Act East policy to boost trade and commerce between the landlocked Northeast India and Southeast Asia. In an effort to facilitate all-round development in the region, Jaitley also announced the setting up of a Centre for Film Production, Animation and Gaming in Arunachal Pradesh, an Indian Institute of Science and Education Research in Nagaland, and an All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Assam. The decision to boost the MG Narega funds by 5,000 crore rupees is also expected to benefit the northeastern states.
For MG and Rega project, 5,000 crore was allocated, and in that project the northeastern states will be benefited. So now it is clear that the people living in the rural areas of the hilly and the northeastern region will be benefited.
We have been hearing about the public-private partnership models for almost a decade or more than that, but really not much has come through it. The Finance Minister has himself realized it and has made a commitment of few thousand crores, around 17 if I am saying it correctly, as investment for infrastructure from the public sector itself, as a catalyst for private sector participation, which I think is a very good step, and Northeast maybe stands to gain from it in future. Because when we say about connectivity, we say about all-weather roads, we say about electrification, these are many of the northeastern villages are bereft of it till that. So obviously if that targets are achieved, the Northeast stands to gain.
On February 26th, Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu, while presenting the railway budget, announced that the centre is committed to develop railway connectivity in the northeast region and all the state capitals will be connected to Delhi. The government has been putting a lot of emphasis on expanding the rail network in the landlocked northeast region. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had last month flagged off the first ever AC Express train connecting Naharlagun in Arunachal Pradesh with national capital New Delhi. Meghalaya also became a part of the railway network last year, with the Prime Minister flagging off a train from Mehndi Pathar to Dudhnoi in Assam.
We are committed to provide rail connectivity to the northeastern states. I am happy to announce that Meghalaya has been brought on the railway map of India and direct connectivity to Delhi has been provided to Arunachal Pradesh by our Honorable Prime Minister. Further, the Barak Valley will be brought on broad gauge by March this year. The work for connecting the remaining states of this region is progressing well.
All-round socio-economic development in the Northeast region is one of the topmost priorities of the central government. There is a huge scope for growth in various sectors in the region, and the government is keen to tap into the potential, especially the trade opportunities with Southeast Asian countries. Efforts are also on to facilitate better connectivity, which will give a fillip to the tourism industry of the region and will speed up industrialization.
The Northeast is home to a number of tribes, each with an unique identity. Recently, the second edition of Tribal Culture Festival was held in Tripura, where different tribes of the state came together on one platform to promote their indigenous culture. Let's take a look.
Dressed in bright and ethnic attires, these performers represent various tribes of Tripura. A total of 19 tribes, some of which are on the verge of extinction, came together at the Nazrul Kala Kshetra Auditorium in Agartala for a tribal cultural heritage meet. The two-day-long event, organized by ONGC Tripura, aimed at promoting tribal culture of the state.
जो त्रिपुरा के 19 ट्राइब्स हैं उनमें बहुत टैलेंट है। हमने पिछले साल भी देखा है कि जिस तरह का टैलेंट उसमें है और उस टैलेंट को देखते हुए हम चाहते हैं कि उस टैलेंट में और निखार आए और वो टैलेंट त्रिपुरा में ही ना रहे, वो त्रिपुरा से बाहर भी जाए, तो उससे डबल फ़ायदा हो। एक तो वो जो ट्रेंड हो जाएंगे, बाहर जाएंगे तो बाहर त्रिपुरा के बाहर भी लोगों को ये पता चलेगा कि त्रिपुरा का कल्चरल जो है वो कितना रिच है, यहाँ के जो ट्राइब्स हैं वो कितना अच्छा काम कर सकते हैं। और इससे दूसरा फ़ायदा ये होगा, अगर वो जब ट्रेंड हो जाएंगे, अच्छा डांस और अच्छा अपने कला को और निखार लेंगे, तो आगे जाकर उससे अपना जीविका के लिए भी कुछ अर्जन कर सकेंगे।
বিলুপ্ত হয়ে গেছে সেটা আবার পুনরায় জীবিত করে ধরে রাখা, আরও ভাবতে হবে আমাদের যে অরিজিন, যা আমাদের মাতৃভাষা মায়ের দুধের সমান, আমাদের কৃষ্টি কালচার এটা ধরে রাখতে হলে আমাদের নেক্সট জেনারেশন তাদেরকে সেই জায়গাতে খুশি দিতে হলে ওয়ার্কশপ করতে হবে, গানের নাচে ড্রেসের অর্নামেন্টস থাকতে হবে। আমাদের যে অর্নামেন্টস অরিজিন না থাকলে
During the festival, various traditional dances of indigenous tribes like Reang, Chakma, Jamatia, Kaloi, Lusai, Garo and Kuki were performed. Models dressed in traditional attires of their respective tribes walked the ramp. An exhibition of traditional tools and equipments were also held during the event. People got a chance to sample the rich cultures of different tribes of the state.
আমরা গারো সম্প্রদায়, আমাদের নিজস্ব সংস্কৃতি আছে, নিজস্ব ঐতিহ্য আছে। সেই ঐতিহ্যগুলি আমরা করে আসছি, রক্ষা করতে চেষ্টা করছি এবং সেটা বিশেষ করে আধুনিক যুগে বিভিন্ন বিদেশি যে নীতিগুলো আমাদের এখানে ঢুকছে তার জন্য প্রায় লুপ্তপ্রায় হয়ে গেছিল। সেই যে লুপ্তপ্রায় সংস্কৃতিটা রক্ষা করার জন্য আমরা বিভিন্ন জায়গায় আমাদের সংস্কৃতিটাকে প্রদর্শন করি।
আমরা এখানে কাস্টিউম শো করতে এসেছি।
এর মূল উদ্দেশ্যটা কি?
যাতে আমাদের মানে সংস্কৃতি হারিয়ে না যায় তার জন্য করছি।
Such programs help bring together people from different ethnic groups and facilitate the promotion and preservation of the indigenous culture of the region.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
On February 25th, the 16th edition of Players' Day was observed at Khuman Lampak Stadium in Imphal by the Department of Youth Affairs and Sports under the theme of Players' Run. Manipur has been observing February 25th as Players' Day since 2000 after Manipur clinched the overall team champions title in the 5th National Games hosted by the state and won the Raja Valendra Singh Trophy. On the occasion, Manipur Chief Minister Ibobi Singh flagged off the marathon run. Around 2,500 runners participated in the marathon that started from the main stadium, Khuman Lampak Sports Complex, and covered the Imphal city. The passing out parade ceremony of a contingent of 294 newly trained women police constables was held at the KTD Singh Police Training Academy in Agartala. The cadres were also administered the oath of their duties to serve their motherland at the ceremony. Various tactics, operational activities, and daredevil shows were demonstrated by the passing out team. The passing out workforce who have completed their 9 months basic training were recruited from different parts of the state, with an aim to increase the presence of women in security force. Union Minister of State for Textiles Santosh Kumar Gangwar recently visited Nagaland, where he laid the foundation stone for Nagaland Apparel and Garment Manufacturing Centre at DIC Complex, 6th Mile, and inaugurated a Weavers Service Centre at Toluvi at the same venue. The unit aims to provide direct employment to some 600 Naga youths. Nagaland has become the first state in the northeast to have apparel and garment manufacturing centre as part of the centre's 20 crore rupees project under the Northeast Region Textile Promotion Scheme of the Ministry of Textiles. The government aims to give a boost to the sector and generate employment. With an objective to broaden the knowledge on designs among state artisans for a better market, a day-long capacity-building program titled Design Awareness Seminar was held in Imphal. More than 30 artists, particularly bamboo craftspersons, attended the program. The event was organized by the Society for Crafts and Rural Economic Development with technical input from National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, under the Design Clinic scheme of MSMEs. 3 designers, including 2 from Manipur and 1 from Assam, facilitated sessions of the seminar and highlighted the need to implement new designs and improve placement of state bamboo's handicraft outside the state. Under the theme of Science for Nation Building, the Department of Science and Technology, Nagaland celebrated National Science Day on February 28 at the Nagaland Science Centre, Dimapur. To mark the occasion, a 3D theatre was formally inaugurated at the centre and a 3D film Panda Vision was screened in the presence of chief guests, officials, teachers and students. Sixteen improved varieties of different crops developed by the Tripura Centre of ICAR Research Complex was recently released formally by Chief Minister Manik Sarkar in Lembuchara. These hybrid varieties, including 9 types of rice, 3 types of pulses, 1 pineapple, 1 elephant foot yam, 1 crater yam, and 1 papaya, have the potential for increasing productivity of various crops and will help the state in achieving self-sufficiency in food production.
A lot of focus is being given to infrastructure development in the northeastern states. This has opened up new market avenues for domestic and international companies. In a recently concluded exhibition on construction equipments and technology in Guwahati, many such companies have shown curiosity to invest in the region. A report.
Be it Guwahati, Imphal, Agartala or Dimapur, the boom in real estate sector and infrastructure development is visible in all major cities across the northeast. And to tap the potential, a large number of real estate developers are making a beeline. In an effort to accelerate the growth of infrastructure and make latest technologies accessible, the very first CONMAC Fair, an exhibition on construction equipments and technology, was recently organized by Confederation of Indian Industry at the Maniram Devan Trade Center in Guwahati. Inaugurated by Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi, the 3-day-long fair showcased a variety of modern machineries and equipments essential for the purpose of construction.
Our whole purpose is how to improve the economic condition, how to raise the purchasing power to improve the economic condition. So naturally, infrastructure, reconstruction, roads, bridges, schools, colleges, industries, so everything is linked up with infrastructure. And I'm very happy to see I taking on the initiative, giving a lot of trust on infrastructure.
CII considers northeastern states, the 8 states, to be extremely important as far as infrastructure is required. We have had discussions at center, that's at Delhi, and with the different states, and everyone without exception have said कि infrastructure हमारा एक नंबर प्रायोरिटी है. तो जिस स्टेट में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक नंबर प्रायोरिटी है, देश भी मानता है, तो उधर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ऐसे तरीके से किया जाना चाहिए कि हमारा बेस्ट इक्विपमेंट उधर लगे. तो इसीलिए हम लोग ये जो ट्रेड शो कर रहे हैं, तो जिसके सबके जानकारी हो.
Around 50 participants, including topmost brands and foreign companies, exhibited their latest technologically advanced products, including trucks, tires, earth movers, and concrete mixers. The fair provided a platform to exhibitors and various stakeholders of infrastructure-related sectors to come together and discuss the market prospects in the region. It will benefit contractors, construction companies, and engineers in the region to become up to date with the latest technology and utilize it in their work.
Oh, there's a huge market. Northeast is full of opportunities in terms of road contracts, in terms of bridge contracts. Our excavators are used in excavation of minerals like limestone in Meghalaya, like coal in Meghalaya, like coal in Nagaland. It is used in road projects for excavation of earth. It is used in fisheries. It is used in quarries. So there's a huge opportunity.
A gradual decline in insurgency, coupled with proactive steps of the government to develop infrastructure in the region, has resulted in an increase in industrial activities and investment inflow in various sectors.
The people of Northeast region living in metro cities across India are making all possible efforts to preserve their traditions and culture. Recently, Thankul Nagas living in capital New Delhi came together to celebrate Nirapanit, a seed-sowing festival with great enthusiasm. Let's join them.
Awakening through culture was the theme of a day-long seed-sowing festival organized by Thankul Katamnao Long Delhi, a student organization. Over 1,000 people of Thankul Naga community, dressed in their traditional attires, marked their presence at the festival. They showcased traditional folk dances, music and indigenous games, besides a beauty contest. One of the major attractions of the festival was the performance of the seed-sowing dance by young girls.
The cultural identities of the Thankul Nagas, and secondly, to expose and to reach out this identity to the outside world so that we can inculcate values which respect each other's cultures. And thirdly, it is for the unity of the Thankul community here in Delhi and for the Nagas and the Northeast as a whole.
Students also performed the ancient lifestyle of Thankul tribe and also demonstrated the different kinds of indigenous games. It was a great opportunity for visitors to sample the rich culture and traditions of the Nagas.
It's so amazing to showcase our tradition, rich culture, heritage with full of vibrant colors and everything. And it's a great opportunity for us to perform in such a big event. It's called Luira Panir, which is a festival of seed sowing festival. And we also get the opportunity to perform the seed sowing steps and all. And it's a great privilege for us.
This gives us a very good opportunity, like recalling the olden cultures that have been a rich heritage that our forefathers have been left for us. And we're really happy that we wear these traditional attires, which is very beautiful, which makes our young looks very bright again once more, and we feel proud of it.
Another attraction of the event was a folk song competition by the participating groups. Such events provide a platform to youngsters to showcase their talent. Reuben Mashangal, the king of Naga folk blues, also mesmerized the audience with his energetic performance.
I feel good because, you know, our people, the Tangkol people, organize this kind of big shazat, big things. So this is, I really appreciate, and I hope celebrate every year. This I wish, and I hope that they can take up every year also. People support slowly, but I feel good. It's nice to get together.
This is one of our biggest festivals in our traditional history, and it is being organized by the TKLD for the first time in Delhi, and it is very pleasurable to be part of this such a big event, which is very important for preserving our heritage. And we have so many people coming together, and in fact we have one of the largest population from Manipur, and so it is one of the collective functions where we could see, where we could meet, and where we could interact our cultural heritage, and this is such a good pleasure.
Such events help the locals to understand the rich cultural diversity of the Northeast and helps promote national integration.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Lumpim, signing off with some images of the second NICOP football trophy held in Pune. Goodbye and take care.